I was following Native American virtues and values, trying to find strength and heal a broken soul. We continued. She was also crying because she was aware of the first world record in my family, set by my adopted sister who had 24 children, 8 sets of twins. She's crying because after my younger brother Chet was born, my mom and dad divorced. My mother remarried. My mother remarried my dad's younger brother. So my uncle became my stepfather. My mom died at age 42, cancer, tuberculosis, and diabetic. So my uncle, my stepfather, remarried my mom's younger sister. I never counted, but I have over 30 brothers and sisters from that extended family and multitudes of perceptions that went along with it. And it dawned on me why she was crying. 2 reasons. One, my brother who was in the Navy when our mother died comes home to help us bury our mom. We needed to borrow $500 from the bank so we could bury her with dignity. Only to hear the banker say, we can't lend you the money because you're an Indian. You're not going to make the loan payments. And all we have left to repossess is a dead body. My brother with tears, that body is our mother. Eventually we got the loan. But my wife was crying because we were moving forward in life. We wanted to help make a difference. We wanted to help make this beautiful country of ours more beautiful. I was beginning to understand global unity through global diversity, the future of humankind. There's no way I could quit. I continued, lap after lap after lap. Where the video picked up the race. 1 lap to go. Clark pushes me into the 3rd lane. I stumbled. I closed on the shoulder. Gamudi from Tunisia broke between us, and I quit. Didn't quit the race. I was going to go after Clark and hit him for pushing me. Gamudi was my friend, and he still pushed me. I'm going to hit him. Then it dawned on me, you make changes by making the right decisions for everybody. You stay focused, try to catch them. I let them get about 10 yards ahead of me. Now, I've got to go now, and I'm going low blood sugar, that clammy sweat, the irritability, the blurred vision, the shakiness that comes with low blood sugar. I've got to go now. I've got to catch them now. 120 meters to go. I'm 8, maybe 10 yards behind. Now, I've got to go now, lifting my knees, lengthening my stride, coming off the final curve, 100 meters to go. A runner came across that Clark and Gamudi had lapped. Fades out in front of me. Momentarily I'm boxed in. I can't go inside because of lap runners. I'd have to go into the 5th lane, maybe lose 3 yards, 4 yards. The runner moved away out into the 5th lane. 90 meters to go, I could see the finish line. Nobody in front of me, between me and the finish line. Clark and Gamudi, 6, 7 yards ahead of me. Now, I've got to go now. Lifting my knees, pumping my arms. As I go by the runner that just moved out for me, I glance into the center of his singlet. The center of his jersey was an eagle. Back to my dad. Son, you do these things. Someday you'll have wings of an eagle. Wings of an eagle. I can win, I can win, I can win. 30 meters to go was also the end of my career because my thoughts so powerfully were, I may never be this close again. And I never was. I've got to do it now. Wings of an eagle. I won, I won, I won. I felt the tape break across my chest. The official came up to me and said, who are you? Who are you? And I said, oh my God, did I miscount the laps? Do I have 1 more to go? They said, finished, finished. You're the new Olympic champion. I got to find the German. I think it was the German. The one with his eagle. The eagle on his singlet. He helped me win. I found him. I started to tell him the eagle helped me win. I looked. There was no eagle. There was no eagle. It was a simple perception. And perceptions can create us. Perceptions can destroy us. We have to look beyond. We have to empower one another. I go to the victory ceremony. There's no more beautiful feeling, and you've experienced it, being on the victory stand. No matter what country you're from, and they play your national anthem. That's beautiful, it's empowering. But I want to tell you what I felt inside. I could hear my dad's voice. Son, you can step out of the circle now. Take the foremost powerful virtues of our people, bravery and fortitude, and go on a journey to the center of your soul. And that's where you find the virtue of wisdom. You use the virtue of wisdom to empower yourself by making the right choices. As you make the right choices, as you get yourself prepared, educated, you go back to the community and you help empower others. You're becoming a warrior when you do that. Everybody you honor tonight has done that in his or her way. A warrior, number one, assumes self-responsibility with accountability. The next thing the warrior learns is that incredible balance and power of humility. We're no better, we're no less than one another. But it's amazing how people have perceptions thinking they may be better or less than someone else. Then the warrior takes responsibility, humility, the power of giving, humility, putting them all together, and tries to fulfill 4 what I call spiritual steps. If you're atheist or agnostic, don't get hung up with the word spiritual. Call them human steps. But the warrior seeks to fulfill them. The warrior seeks to be unique. The warrior seeks to belong. The warrior seeks to make a creative difference to society, and the warrior seeks to understand. There's no finer place, there's no more sacred place to find and challenge yourself to find that uniqueness within you than out on a cross-country course. Or putting everything you have into a 400-meter run. Or throwing the javelin or the discus. Sport, properly taught, can better prepare our young people for the challenges they'll face later in life than anything they can do at a young age. When you honor people who've achieved through sport, people who've taught people how to achieve, you honor educators, you're honoring sacredness. And that is sacred. So what I want to do now, and I hope we can have the volume up a bit, I'd like to dedicate in honoring the recipients tonight a 90-second video about dreams. I call it my warrior video. Judy Collins sings Amazing Grace. It features 4 Olympians and the challenges they had to overcome to achieve their dream. You read captions on the top and bottom of the screen. It's Judy Collins' beautiful voice. When the video is over with, I'm going to close in 1 or 2 minutes. But when it's warmed up, let me know and I'll be quiet. But I'm dedicating this to all of the recipients tonight that we honored. And I call it my warrior video, as they are warriors to me. Okay. When you're ready, I'll give you the mic. All ready? And you can be able to read about it, but if we have it to where we can hear Judy Collins' voice, it's so far.
Excuse me.
Well, he's getting ready. Let me know before you start it again. We just start all over. At the very end, it shows Jesse Owens. Everybody should have a dream. And for the young people here that may not know the story, Lutz Long of Germany competed against Jesse Owens from the USA. And Germany had just proclaimed the Aryan race superior, the African race inferior. Lutz Long could have defeated Jesse Owens because, accidentally or not, Jesse Owens' mark was moved. So he was fouling every jump. Jesse had 1 jump left. Lutz Long could have just kept quiet. Jesse would have fouled. Lutz wanted to beat Jesse at his finest and Jesse's best. So Jesse, his mark was moved. Remeasure your steps. Qualify for the finals, then the best man can win. Jesse trusted Lutz Long. He adjusted his mark, qualified for the finals. On the last jump, Jesse surpasses Lutz Long and wins the gold medal. Hitler left the stadium. He'd been congratulating gold medalists up to that point. Now maybe it was a scheduling conflict. But what a perception it made. Lutz Long congratulated Jesse. Lutz had a son because Lutz Long congratulated Jesse Owens. History says he was sent to the front lines in World War II. He was killed. Jesse Owens located Lutz Long's son. They became lifetime friends until Jesse died. Global unity. With the dignity, character, beauty of global diversity, the future of humankind. No finer place to learn that than sport.